Oh, hi, I'm Dr. Luz Garcini, and I am an assistant professor at the University of Texas Health Science Center in San Antonio, and I identified as Latina of Mexican origin.
All right, my name is Diana Chirinos, and I'm part of the Diversity Council. I'm an assistant professor in preventive medicine at Northwestern University, Feinberg School of Medicine. I identify as Hispanic American.
My name is Patty Moreno. I'm an assistant professor at Northwestern University, and I identify as a Latina immigrant.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Ruiz. I'm an associate professor at the University of Arizona in the Department of Psychology. I identify as a Latino male.
Hi, I am Dr. Adrienne Williams. I'm an associate professor at University of Illinois at Chicago, Department of Family Medicine. I identify as a biracial, half African American, half Italian, cis female who is gender role non-conforming.
Hi, I'm Valeria Martinez Kaiki, and I am faculty at Yale University School of Medicine, Department of Psychiatry, and I identify as Latina American.
If you are interested in promoting health equity and embracing diversity, there's lots of things you can do in Division 38. First of all, you can become a member of Division 38. You can get involved in our council, the Diversity Council, and other councils like the International Relations Committee, the Membership Council, the Early Career Professionals Council, and bring in a perspective of diversity and health equity. You can also attend our programming at APA, as well as just embracing the culture of promoting diversity in your everyday work.
I think one of the most important things is to start early. So whoever that person is, whatever stage of their career they are, to encourage others to be part of that diversity goal. That would be if you are in an administrative position, trying to promote diversity within the different programs. So for example, trying to make a goal to recruit diversity students, to give them an opportunity, the opportunities they need to flourish and to later be part of those positions. And if it's someone that's earlier in their career, encourage others, find others like you so that you can be a support system for each other, so that you can support each other's goals and learn from each other, learn from the opportunities. I think that's it.
It's important for everybody watching this video to recognize that they have elements of diversity, and that having diversity goals is not something that only ethnic minorities need to worry about, but that it's up to each and every one of us to try to figure out the diversity in ourselves and the diversity in other people. That way we can all help each other, work for each other, and stand up for each other, as well as working towards those things that can address healthcare disparities and increase health equity.
The strength of the Society for Health Psychology is really based on its members. The more people we have, the more engaged they are, the better the outcomes are going to be. And key to that is inclusivity. The more inclusive we are, the more different perspectives that we have, the more personal experiences that are brought, the better we can address questions and find blind spots and then address those blind spots. That's a great question. By health disparities, we're typically talking about differences in health between groups. And we're usually focused on one group being relatively disadvantaged compared to a second group. Health equity generally is referred to as the absence of such differences. And then a third term that's often used is achieving health equity, which really refers more to the level of intervention given to a particular group to raise them to the optimal level where there are no differences between such groups.
Diversity means unique perspectives to me.
I think even though diversity means being different, I think equality is also something that means diversity in the sense that once we discover what the other one's about, once we learn about each other, we can always find ways to relate and to understand each other. And the second one is love, because once you learn about other cultures, once you learn about other individuals, how they live, what they like, you start to appreciate that, and you start to learn more to like them a little bit more once you get to know them better.
The two words that I would use would be platinum rule. Most people are used to thinking of the golden rule, treating somebody else as you wish to be treated. The platinum rule is when you treat somebody else the way that they wish to be treated. Diversity means that you are recognizing that which is 100% right for you could be a 100% wrong for somebody else. And recognizing that and trying to treat that other person in the way that they most need or that they most want.
Opportunity and dialogue.
The Society for Health Psychology really can serve as a rallying point and an organizing effort. It can help to prioritize questions and issues and then galvanize resources and aim them at addressing the issues. And it can also really work to then monitor and learn whether those differences are being addressed adequately and at an adequate pace. And if not, then provide information about where potential problems lie and how those then might be addressed.
So I think one of the first things that we need to do to start increasing diversity within our division is to provide opportunities for dialogue, to listen not only among our own experiences at the workplaces, but also to listen from the communities that we work with to see what their needs are, so that we can find ways in which we can meet them with the work that we do. To provide tools for our members to find ways and to learn different ways to engage in this dialogue with their colleagues and with their communities. Provides an open door for access and inclusion, so that we can better meet the needs of our diverse society and the populations that needs us the most. I think one of the first things is to be open to new ways of thinking, to explore different and creative and innovative ideas, and to be willing to try new things, to step out of our comfort zone and give it a try. I think approaching every person that comes my way, whether it's another professional, whether it's any person that I encounter in my everyday life, with an open mind, with a curiosity to learn about the ways of thinking, the ways of living, and to be open to feedback as to how I can better prepare myself to meet whatever it is that they need.
I think for me, something that's really important is to provide culturally competent treatments to my patients. So I work in clinical trials within obesity and binge eating interventions, and a lot of our patients that we see come from various backgrounds, and a lot of how they conceptualize and perceive the world in relation to their weight, or relation to their shape, or relation to their relationship with food has a really, their culture and how they grew up plays a really big role. And so I think for me to understand their background, where they're coming from, and providing that culturally competent treatment becomes vital in our treatment outcomes and the type of care that I provide for my patients.
To work with different kinds of people, and that means not just people of different races or ethnicity. It's working with different professionals as well. I think in health psychology we have the opportunity to work with people in different fields, and that's a really great opportunity to learn from each other, to work with people in the medical field, to work with anthropology, to work with different disciplines that perhaps have looked at the problems we have before in a different way. We have a lot to learn from them.
We are trying to make a change and to make these changes possible within our division and to make it more representative of everybody. We are inviting people from all perspectives, from different backgrounds, from different life experiences, who work with different populations, to come and share a dialogue with us, to come and join us in building a better place, in building a better division, so that we can brainstorm new ideas to move and keep moving our field forward.